I've talked before about how the focus of my account has been, uncovering covert narcissists, what they look like, what their behavior is, and how to avoid them. And I've said that, men are more difficult because men are often overt in their behavior. They think they can just get away with it. Although there are some, and I've mentioned them, that are covert. And here's another one. This is a recent file that's come out of the Epstein release, and it shows obviously Bill Gates. And I looked into it a little bit, and Bill Gates has been mentioned in the Epstein files dozens of times, and some say that the flights that he has had to Epstein Island has been 37 times, although that hasn't been verified by Congress. But this is interesting because Bill is one of the most charitable people on the planet. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and what they provided for various things. And this goes back to something that I've mentioned before. When you're a covert narcissist, you need to do some public things to make people ever doubt. If you ever get caught in something that looks like, one of the nefarious things that you're doing, you can easily point to, oh no, that can't be true. Bill Gates has got the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and all the good stuff that they do. You've got to have that kind of stuff to provide that cloak. In the same way that I talked about Jeffrey Epstein himself, he also had a multi-million-dollar foundation that he gave to, kids programs and universities and stuff like that. This is just something that they do. So you cannot be fooled just because someone is very charitable that they're not a bad person, a covert narcissist, malignant narcissist type person. Because here we have Bill Gates, and we have a long record of someone that could be doing some of the most despicable things that you can imagine, while at the same time having one of the most lucrative charities out there. So anyway, the moral of the story is covert narcissists are hard to spot, and they do things that make people think that it's not possible that they could be doing this because they're doing these other good things. So just something to be aware of, and one of those behaviors of a covert and particularly malignant narcissist, and knowing how to avoid them.